just know this angle is doing nothing for me, but I really just don't care anymore. Like, it was the most unattractive laugh I've ever done. Stop. 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 Sitting here watching What Sarah Loves. It's bad that I don't know her actual full name, but she's a YouTuber I watch and I absolutely love her. And she has started doing weekly vlogs, and I was like, I'm not going to challenge myself to that yet. Who knows, this could end up being a weekly vlog if I end up editing it on time and recording enough by the end of the week, but I don't think I will. And I also love accumulating stuff from over the month because it just gets so much more of what I do. I feel like when it's a weekly vlog, it's my weeks tend to be quite, well, they are now. Some weeks are like, but they're not, we don't like those weeks. The chaotic weeks aren't good weeks. I am really in my trying to be balanced era. Not even era, like I'm really just trying to, I don't even know how to describe it when I talk about it to anyone. I'm just trying to be chill, trying to be sensible, trying to do what's good for me, my mind, soul, body, brain, everything that is good for me. I'm trying to stick to and be consistent and commit to, because I had over a month of chaoticness due to my own choice, but severely influenced by life events that sent me just in this, but didn't realise. It was like, I'm fine, I'm doing so well, and I just went off the rail, to be honest. My definition of that to someone else's is probably really relatively, I was actually quite tame in comparison to some people's version of off the rails. I don't dabble in DUGS or any of that kind of stuff. Very embarrassing to admit on camera, but it is true, and that is the reality of it and what happened. And I am coming back out of that, and suddenly got all this balance and feelings of stability back in my life, thank God. So I'm really just trying to commit to myself, basically, like trying to really do what I want to do every day, and I mean that in the smallest of ways, like eating the food that I know will make me feel good, showering, and using the products that I love, you know, like that's just an example. Just doing what I know is good for me. Trying to distance myself from anything that I know doesn't benefit me or doesn't make me feel good. I just feel like I'm rambling now, but anyway, this vlog may be for August, it may be for this 1 week, I'm not too sure yet. I just said come on and talk on camera and give a bit of truth, or talk a bit of truth. Why can't I talk on camera? Like I know what I'm trying to say in my head and it just comes out like gobbledygook. Anyway, I worked out today and went for a beautiful walk in the park. What was that? And I hadn't eaten. I was starving, but I was like, no, I'm doing this first. I'm getting what I really don't feel like doing done, and then I'm rewarding myself with something delicious to eat, and I did just that. And I can't tell you how good it felt. Such an addictive feeling. I'm not trying to become addicted to exercise. I can feel myself becoming addicted to exercise. It's taken a long time for me to actually want to exercise for the right reasons, I suppose. And don't get me wrong, I have mentioned this, I think, in the vlog I'm about to edit. I am trying to not necessarily lose a lot of weight, but I am trying to lose some because I'm just not happy with my body at the moment, and I've put on weight due to eating like crap food quite often, lack of exercise, consuming beer too often. I can just personally see that, and I want to feel good in my body, you know. It's not like, I'm not judging myself harshly. I love myself at this time in my life regardless of my weight, but I just want to fit back into some of the clothes that don't fit anymore, and feel good about myself, like, you know. Yeah, again, rambling, you get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, walked, worked out, showered. Shower was amazing. It was so hot here today, like roasting, but it was so lovely. I was sweating, I think the most I've ever sweated in my whole life, so getting in the shower felt so good. Since then, I watched Keelan Moncrief's new video. Can't believe she's moving away. I don't even live near her, I don't even know her in person, and I'm sad. I'm like, I'll miss you, even though she's still going to be making videos. I was so happy when I seen she had a new video. And then I watched, What Sarah Loves. Love her. And I had some scrolling time. That was nice also. Got to relax for the rest of the night. I also recorded a mini vlog today for my TikTok. Haven't recorded a TikTok in ages. It was just to spend the day with me. Maybe come the weekend I'll do something different to do with makeup, like get ready with me or something. Sleepy girl in a sleepy world.
I used to feel dread at even the thought of summer ending. The long evenings spent out with friends, dancing and staying up until it got bright, with no subconscious worries or thoughts about the days that would follow, or the responsibilities I had to tend to. Although I seen this period of my life as carefree, it was in fact full of care, worry and fear that when the party was over would consume every fibre of my being. The come down from constant social contact, laughter, my favourite music and the feeling of being pretty. Now I don't feel a fear around summer ending, because winter is only beginning, and I don't wait for the long evenings spent with friends. I spend my evenings with myself. I listen to my favourite music daily. I socialise when I need to, but I do not drain my battery. I laugh every day. I don't wait to wear my favourite outfits or do my makeup for parties. Now, evenings with myself are enough.
Oh, sure, great to say. They're prepared on this side. They're often upstairs. I didn't have to ring them. I swear to God, on the house isn't safe to do all that.
Come here. You once told us riding around the gates when Sloan Hockey catches the sun and moon, right?
I said it was foretold, lad. Prophecy. Which after our time with the norms, we've all had quite enough of.
So first I eat what I need for my own need, then I take the rice in plastic.
No! Does anyone want some of my sausage?
No, you eat it.
And blueberry jam.
Yeah, I love blueberry jam. That's my
Yeah,
favourite.
it's so good.
Is that your favourite one?
I think strawberry. Oh, look at my hands.
Ew.
We're gonna have to wash them when we get home. Like, there's tons of them popping in my hands.
I have been watching What Sarah Loves, and yeah, I literally watched her most recent vlog, and to say I'm inspired is not the word. After every video of hers I watch, I'm like, right, inspired, then part of my brain's like, time to create, time to vlog yourself rather than just watching others. To be fair, I get that with any YouTuber that I watch that I enjoy, which is really only 3. No, I have more that I enjoy, but I religiously watch 3. I felt like I just wanted to speak about the fact that I've had such a wholesome day. I wouldn't say minding, because I enjoyed every minute, and I always tend to with younger people. Like, I feel like there's a lot to be learned from children, the way they're so present and fun and lacking any worries whatsoever. It can really be beneficial to be around. I spent most of my day, a lot of my day, most of my day and a lot of my day with my friends, my mum's friend's daughter. We went blackberry picking, which I haven't done since I was about 8 years old, and it was really, really lovely, and really like a good activity for putting yourself, like, being in the present moment, because I was not thinking at all. And part of me was like, why are we collecting these? Like, I'm not even going to eat them. And I was like, I suppose we could eat them. Like, we could wash them and then eat them. But then I was turned off eating them because she tried one, and she was just like, it's so sour. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pass. I also did have not a fry up, because it was grilled, health queen, but it was so filling. Like, I actually didn't even want to have dinner, but then I was like, but that dinner looks so good. Mom made beef curry. So scared of beef because I had ARFID, which is basically an irrational fear of choking from either a previous choking incident or general trauma, pent up emotions. There's so many different reasons it can happen, but I had that, and I used to be scared of choking. Still kind of get it with certain foods now and again. I'd say it flares up sometimes, but I know I'm in control of it, and I can navigate eating if it happens. But yeah, with beef I'm a bit like, but it was so good, and she did it in the slow cooker, so it like fell apart. It was so easy to eat and chew. Happy days. Anyway, yes, I just had such a nice day. Like, I woke up initially being like, oh, what's the point in going? My mum was going to get her nails done, and she was like, do you want to come to Carrick and like walk around, have a look around while I get them done? And I was like, sorry. I was like, what's the point? And then I ended up going. I felt so lacking in energy, so unmotivated, uninspired. All the ums. I felt on everything, really. I was not like I felt crap, but it was just like meh. But I'm always extra like sensitive, extra tired, extra everything when I first wake up. So once I put a bit of elf whatever it's called on my face and mascara, brows, coffee, had a few bites of Weetabix, didn't go down well, so it's just like, okay. Once I had them, my coffee, whatever, and kind of came around to myself a bit, once I really got out of the car and started walking around, I was like, oh, might as well make the most of it. Like, it was actually so nice. I ended up getting a coffee. Got a nice coffee in Cake Me Away, a cafe in Carrick. If you haven't tried it, try it. My favourite. I really wanted to get like everything, as in a scone, a muffin. Oh, they just do such tasty treats in there. They also do like sandwiches and stuff, but the coffee is banging. I just love the cafe. You know, you just walk in and you're like, yeah, it's just one of them. Before that, walked around the charity shops and I found these flared leather pants. They're going to be in the vlog. It'll probably be before this. Maybe I'll insert them after, actually, if I remember. They are... I don't know if anyone follows or knows of Emer O'Reilly. I follow her on Instagram. She does podcasts. She's a tattoo artist. Really, really cool style. Her general vibe is vibey. It's real like inspiration for me in terms of like freedom to wear whatever you feel like wearing. I seen them and I just thought of her with my big strapped chunky black boots. I was like, yes. But I didn't impulse buy them. I left them back and I went to the woman. I was like, I'll come back. I'm just gonna have a think about it. And I did just that. Went around the other charity shops, seen an amazing shell Adidas jacket. It was like lilac-y coloured. Oh, so pretty. Which was cheaper than the pants. But I was like, look, think here, Saoirse. Which would you prefer? Which is more wearable? What are you going to wear more? And I was like, definitely the pants. It was such a tough and sad decision that I really didn't want to have to make. But financially, I had to make the decision because I just can't be impulsy. I'm really trying to save and just become a bit more save and invest in things long term rather than going for the short term buys and highs. Yeah, visited my grandparents, ate some great food, went for a walk, worked out, spent some time with my dog, and had just a creative evening making a wallpaper for my laptop, like a vision board, sort of, inspired by what Sarah loves. Unsure of her actual full name, but I'll just call her that. That's her name on YouTube if you want to check her out, she's really good. Chilling in my mom's room right now. Really, I would say I'm excited to sleep, but I know my mind is going to be buzzing like it always is when I first lie down. Luckily for me, I'm good at making it stop most of the time. Sometimes I enjoy it a little, but it can be really annoying when you actually are like wrecked and you know you are, but you just want to go to sleep, but your mind's like, oh, well, what about this idea? What about this idea? And tomorrow for dinner you could make next week you could do yeah, it's just like, yeah. I have started a new series, just quick, and I've been watching that since being at home the last 2 nights I've watched actually. It's called Missing, Dead or Alive, for the true crime lovers. It's not the usual style of true crime documentary / series I go for, but because of the way it's made or filmed, but give it a chance. Really, really good. So yeah, that's me. I showered today, my hair is clean, it feels good, but you know what, going 2 days with greasy hair was no harm for my hair, nor me. I need to get used to wearing all my hair back because it's just an irrational fear of thinking I look like a different person when I really don't. And actually, my face is my face and I want to accept it more.
In the hotel, and I got to like go into one of the rooms.
I'm hoping you can see me. I have come to discuss and show what I got today in the chemist and Penny's. That was it. The only 2 places I went. About 3 or 4 weeks since I've been able to buy myself
anything apart from, you know, necessities, and then the odd treat food wise, like a chicken fillet roll. What a treat. Living the high life. Just tanned, feeling extra confident, extra sexy. Stop, no, I actually am. It's brutal because I felt thin. Once I applied it to my stomach, I was like, weight gain what? I was like, who? Not me anyway. I had a mocha, hence the aliveness at about 8:30, 8:45 at 9. Love it, but it's Friday, that's why I got one. I was like, I don't want to be wrecked. I had shit to do, stuff to do, and I didn't want to be so tired whilst doing it. Moving on, I went to Penny's and the chemist, and Aldi, and when people tell you, or when you see online that it's actually possible to tan with a sock, it is, and my tan turned out really good considering I did it with a sock. Didn't have my mitt with me, wasn't buying another one because it was like I've already spent a lot of money. So I was like, I use a sock. Yeah, but I'm hoping the shower will take a bit off in the morning. Planning to go to Bundoran tomorrow. Possibly, may not be. Either way, I'm going to be feeling good in myself because I've tanned. And I got other stuff that will help my self-esteem and confidence and overall view of life. Once you apply tan, like, it's not even an exaggeration. Everything seems better. Whatever that's about. It's not good, and that's why I need to do sunbeds rather than fake tan. But it just seems like, I don't know, I'm a bit scared, and then also it just seems a bit dangerous. So part of me is like, it's kind of worth the effort to do the fake tan, and it's quick. So obviously I'm going for the quickest option. Now, saying that, if I did a sunbed for over 3 minutes, I would be scalded. I am so pale. I burn quite easy. I did get a tan on my shoulders all of this whole summer. And I was out so much, and all that burnt a little was my shoulders. So that's cool. Love it. Boots. First things first, I've used this. It's already open. I got a moisturising coconut oil foot socks, enriched with vitamin E, intensely nourishes for smooth, soft feet. Anyone who doesn't like feet, or even discussing feet, I apologise. I personally don't mind them anymore, and I actually love my own. I've come to love them because I used to hate them and be so embarrassed by them. Now I'm like, what can I do about that? Like, I'm not going to be able to change my feet, nor can I change anything else about myself. As in, like, facial features and stuff like that. Obviously you can change certain things. But yeah, so I got this. Any foot socks that I have used before work a charm. It takes about a week or two for the process to begin, but worth it. Because, yeah, we use our feet a lot and we should take care of them. Believe it or not, it was my hairdressing tutor, one of my hairdressing tutors, that said that to me, and it's stuck in my head since, because it's so true. You literally use them every day, all day, but we're just like, fuck you, like, you do nothing for me, like, why would I look after you, kind of thing. Next, I got this perfume in tone, instantly changes me, like, shit. I went to Aldi and saw this perfume for €7, which is grand for a perfume, and apparently it's a good one. It's an EDP. I know what that means well, but all I know is that it smells really, really good and it sticks. So once I smelled it, I was like, no, I actually have to, even though I'd already spent like a good bit of money on stuff in town. So that's good as well, sticking to plan. But as I said, I haven't bought myself stuff in probably over actually a month, to be fair. Like, don't get me wrong, I've bought nails and lashes some weeks, but they're, to me, like, essentials for the owl self-esteem and confidence, and without them I feel like shit, like really shit. And it's bad enough without tan, but then take away the nails and the lashes, it's like I've been stripped and I'm naked. Big spender. Next I got the nails I always get from Penneys, the stick-ons. But I got black because confidence, and it radiates, I feel, confidence, or it makes like people look not more confident but more clean, elegant, maybe not elegant, like edgy and bad, like not bad but bad in the way of like I don't care about you or your opinion, and that goes for everything black, like clothes in general. When I wear them, that's how I feel. Bit deep considering I'm just discussing fake nails from Penneys. Love them, great. 120, can't go wrong. Can't justify getting my nails done these days because it's just a lot of money that I haven't accumulated yet. Lashes, full look from Penneys too, 140. Have been wearing the winged ones of these because for work especially they're less out there and I don't feel a bit conscious about them. Not that I necessarily care about people's opinions, but I do kind of go, oh, are people... Okay, so I do care. I don't, but I do. Everyone cares about other people's opinions, whether they say they do or not. You care somewhat. These are pretty big, but I love big lashes, and an old woman told me when I was doing hairdressing, I was in the bathroom in the shopping centre that we were training in, and an old woman complimented my lashes, and I was like, you know, being self-conscious, I was like, oh, thank you, they're a bit big though. She was like, they're a statement piece. And I was like, you're actually right, they are. So yeah, cheap, cheerful, and last me ages. Like I would re-wear them a good few times, being very honest with you. Like I know everyone's like, oh, you get an infection, and I agree, you will and can, but like 3 or 4 times, it's fine. Especially when you take the glue off and make sure they're clean. A foundation stick in the shade 230 by Essence. It is, it's, yeah, I got like the darkest shade that they had for contour because I don't have liquid contour right now. I was going for something that was a bit cheaper. But yeah, excited to try this. Haven't had liquid contour in, again, probably over a month. So that's been cool because that's my, like, one of my favourite parts of makeup, or like one of my favourite products is liquid contour, because I just have quite a round face. Like I don't necessarily have defined cheekbones, and this gives me something. Next from Penneys is Iconic Bronze Self-Tanning Mousse in the shade Dark. It's been my go-to. I was using Bahama Body, but I just didn't feel like it was staying on as long. Like this will last at least 3 days, if not more, but at least 3. And it does get lighter every time you shower, obviously, but if you moisturise, don't scrub it off. Like don't use shower gel on anywhere apart from your necessary areas, then I feel like it lasts pretty well. And it's only €12, which is all okay as well for a tan. And last but not least, health. Got some vitamins, multivitamins. Not that anybody cares, but the brand is Beeline. They were cheap, €6 something, and they're orange flavoured. Wouldn't be my flavour of choice, but I actually tried and had some that were in my home house and they were orange flavoured and they were nice, so I was like, fuck it. Hello. It has been, it's only what, Wednesday? It's been a week. I feel like I'm just constantly complaining since I uploaded my August vlog. Luna's just picking berries. She actually loves them. I don't know if that's good or not. Like, that probably isn't good, so if you know, let me know. But I just let her have the odd one. Like, if she goes up to them, none of them, they don't tend to be near the ground, or growing near the ground. But if you were there, she actually loves them. But anyway, this wasn't meant to be a clip of me talking negatively. I just said I'd be real and yeah, check in on that note. So yeah, this week has been hard. The mental health decline was intense yesterday and today. Now I have to say I felt lighter as today went on. You know, as the day went on, nothing has felt as heavy, thankfully. I've just spent it literally lying in my mum's room on my own with my laptop, my phone. And not that I think, you know, they're gonna save or help me, but editing does help me. Like, I haven't been just sitting on social media. Now I did do that pretty much all of yesterday. Not good. I have this awful habit of looking for a quote that describes how I feel so I can relate to it, because when I feel down I tend to isolate. Not all the time, it depends on why I'm down, but in this particular circumstance I just felt like I needed to be on my own and be sad and have a cry, to be honest. The whole reason I'm recording right now is because I just came for a walk, because I haven't really been, the only time I've been out of the house today is when my mum went to the shop, got in the car, went into the shop, didn't even feel like a human. It's pure zombified in there. Don't even know what she bought, to be honest. I had dinner, and straight afterwards I was like, oh, I'm not satisfied. Like, I wanted something comforting to eat, and I didn't want to eat chocolate. So I made toast and jam. Not that it's any better, but I was like, at least it's not chocolate. I made it, and just as I took the toast out from under the grill, I was like, I haven't done anything really today, better get outside. I just had, like, my body was just like, get out, go, get out. So I listened to it as much as I was like, no, I don't really wanna. I knew I wanted to. I couldn't even lie to myself. I was like, you do want to go for a walk.
Reach your arms up to the sky and exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. Thank you so much, everyone.
Periodic check in about a half hour.